before we commence any Toastmasters meeting. So let me read out the mission statement. The mission of a Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and a positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. I will also leave you with some very simple and very effective ground rules to follow. As it's a virtual meeting, I request all the members present online to keep their microphones on mute mode until and unless you're invited by the presiding officer to speak. You may keep your video cameras on, however, but ensure that you switch them off if you have to move away from your video cam or your tablets or mobile phones, all those devices. It is also appreciated by one and all members to maintain the decorum of the meeting by not intervening while two members are in contention with one another or if the member is speaking. With these simple ground rules, I hand over our podium to our stand-in presiding officer in DTM Wafa Sarma.
Thank you, Acting Surgeon at Arms Srinivas, DTM. Good evening, fellow LOL members. As a presiding officer, it's an honor for me to welcome you all to one of the great meetings that LOL is doing each time. When we bring the laughter, when we draw a smile on a face, that is a big thing, and it's not easy. So God bless you all that you are making people smiling and you are making our members happy and smiling and coming again. We have one guest, and this guest is a dear friend of us, all of us, and he's our coach. Let me give him the platform to introduce himself and help me welcome DTM Kapil Kumrao.
Thank you so much, TTM, for our past district director and a dear friend. Thank you very much for your welcome. It's indeed a pleasure to be part of Out Loud Club. And I have been appointed a coach a few months back. Unfortunately, I was out of the country and could not attend the meetings earlier. But I'm back in Kuwait and I look forward to being a regular troublemaker in these meetings. So back to you. DTM Wafa.
Thank you so much, DTM Kapil. And now our meeting will start by giving the platform to the Toastmaster of the day, who will run the meeting from the beginning till the end. And he will take us in a journey that we will enjoy. And he will talk about the theme that he has chosen. And our Toastmaster of the day is our coach, DTM Kapil Kumrao. The floor is yours.
Thank you, DTM Wafa. Fellow Toastmasters, welcome to today's meeting. How many of you go for a walk? Can you raise your hand and show me how many of you take walk? I can see some hands. Walking is, I think, one of the most important activities a person can have in one's life. And today I'm going to talk about my experiences with walking. In our religion, in India, they say walking gives you a long life. My late father, he expired at the age of 92, but he was a regular walker. Every day in the morning at 4 o'clock, he'll go and take a walk. He had so much dedication, and that was the reason for his long life. Even when he could not see, he used to go for a walk. Even when he could not hear, he used to go for a walk. And even when he could not go out of the building for his poor health, he would go and take a walk in the building. So I learned from him that walking has tremendous benefits. And it not only gives you a long life, it also creates a sort of discipline. So today I'm going to talk about the various benefits that you get from walking during the course of today's session. And before I move ahead on walking, let me tell you about today, what activities we have got. We have 3 sessions today. The first one is a prepared speech session, where we have got 2 speeches, a stand-up comedy session, where we have 1 stand-up comedy speaker, and a stand-up comedy debate, which will be moderated by one of the senior Toastmasters here. So before going to a session, I would like to call on the role players. The first role player is the general evaluator. So may I like to invite one of the most experienced Toastmasters in our district, our past district director, DTM Wafa, to explain the role of general evaluator.
Yes, certainly. As general evaluator, my role for tonight is to evaluate the meeting from the beginning till the end. And I started evaluating since it was 6:15 when we are welcoming guests. And I will give my report at the end of the meeting, and I will call upon my team. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, DTM Wafa and general evaluator. I think in this club, we don't have a grammarian in our counter, and roles are not taken. Am I correct, Srinivas?
Yes,
okay.
Yes, you are.
Okay. So, we straight away move to the prepared speeches session, and we have 2 speeches here. The first speech is given by a very dynamic Toastmaster, vibrant, energetic, who's soon going to become a VP membership of Anglo-Arab Toastmasters Club. He's none other than Toastmaster Yusuf Naif. So welcome, Toastmaster Yusuf Naif. The speech that Toastmaster Yusuf Naif is going to do is Project 2, Level 1. And the evaluator for the speech is DTM Fatima. Our senior Toastmaster DTM Fatima, may I please request you to give the objective of the speech?
Yes, sure. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Kapil, and our club coach. And it's an honor to be the evaluator of Toastmaster Yusuf Naif today. And of course, he is attempting his first speech of the evaluation and feedback project. And he has 2 purposes to achieve tonight. Number 1, the purpose of this project is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. The second purpose of his speech is for the member to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator, who is me. So looking forward to it. The time will be 5 to 7 minutes, and hopefully I would like to ask the timer to explain the timing rules for him. Thank you so much, and over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, DTM Fatima. And our timer is Tabassum Ali. DTM Tabassum, are you there?
I guess Tabassum has not joined us still.
Okay. So anybody else is going to take the role of timer today?
I can be a timer, no problem. But tell me, what
Okay.
is the timing
Ola, timing is 5 to 7 minutes for the speech.
Okay, just give me a second to 5 to 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so just let me,
Okay,
I'm
we can-
preparing the, okay,
So you have a green, green background to show for 5 minutes, and
yeah,
Yellow.
just give me a second, yes. So he can start and I have the rest of the,
so 5 minutes green background, 6 minutes yellow background, and 7 minutes red background, which will remain on display till the end of the speech.
and 30 seconds.
30-second grace.
Sure.
So the speech of Toastmaster Yusuf Naif today is more Yusuf than ever. Toastmaster Yusuf Naif, more Yusuf than ever. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day. 1 second, please. I have to share this. All right. I think it's visible, right? You can see it?
Yeah, it's visible, yes.
Good. Now I need to make it. 1 second, please. Okay, yeah. Thanks to God, I am creative, productive, and hopefully a funny person. And hey, what more does a girl need in a man? Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. My name is Yusuf Majid Naif. I am 34 years old. I am single, but not ready to mingle because I never did that in my whole life. Today, I'm going to tell you about myself, but not in a traditional way. I want you to tell me about myself from these pictures. So please open your mics and let me know what you think. I help these creatures. Who do you think these creatures are?
Students,
Yes, students. So what am I?
a teacher, or
Okay,
tutor.
tutor, that's the right one. I am right now a tutor, looking forward to become a teacher. That's my goal. I'm learning ITTT, which is a course on how to teach English. So I'm still learning it, but I am a tutor now for 3 students actually right now. And I'm having a great time with them. They're all my friends and family, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Okay, so I'm a tutor. This one, what do you think this one implies? Can anyone chime in and say it?
A boomerang.
It's a journey,
A journey. Okay, what kind of journey?
ups and down like a roller coaster,
Uh-huh. You can say that.
development, progress.
Development. Close, close. What does it imply about my life? Like the way I see life?
Moving forward. And
Yeah. Okay, good. That's fair enough. Because, yeah, what I wanted to say was I am a lifelong learner. A lifelong learner. Thank you very much for your answers. So I keep on learning from everything and everyone, whether it's podcasts, TED Talks, books. I learn from everything and everyone I meet in my life. Okay, so I'm a lifelong learner. What do you think of this one? I think it's easy since we're a law club.
funny person.
Funny person?
Yeah, you can say that, but also I love to laugh. Also, I love to laugh. Laughter is medicine for me. Whenever I feel down or whenever I'm in a play that's especially a comedic play, I enjoy it a lot. And I did many plays that were comedic back in 2012 onwards. And laughter is a great thing in my life. I love listening to comedians. I love comedians like Jerry Seinfeld, Jeff Dunham, and Louis C.K. I love their delivery and their content also most of the time. So that's it. I love a good laugh. Okay, here's the next one. What do you think of this GIF? What happened in my life? Some of you may know already.
Weight loss.
Weight loss, that's right. How many kilos do you think?
30.
A bit less.
I don't know.
That's okay, 23.
25. 23.
23, yeah, almost. 23 kilos. Thank you very much, Mr. Kapil. So since 7 months, I was on an intermittent diet. And from that intermittent diet and with some exercise, including walking, Mr. Kapil, I managed to lose 23 kilograms and gain a lot of good things in my life, including the next one. What do you think is the thing I improved here? I think it's easy.
Good sleep.
Yeah, better sleep, that's right. So nowadays, I'm sleeping much better than before. Before, I used to sleep almost at any time, almost like 5 a.m. Next day, I sleep at 7 p.m. It was horrible. But now, I did something to improve it, which is to sleep 2 hours later every day. So if I sleep at 5 a.m., I'll sleep at 7 a.m. and then I'll sleep at 9 a.m. And that's how I managed at some point to improve my sleep. And nowadays I wake up almost every day at 6 to 8 a.m. And I'm very, very proud of myself for this wonderful improvement that really improved my whole life. So yeah, this is my life right now, a new and improved Yusuf. In conclusion, I talked to you about my tutoring, being a lifelong learner. I talked to you about loving a good laugh, losing weight, and bettering my sleep. My fellow Toastmasters, these things don't come easily. We have to work to understand and love ourselves. So I encourage all of you, my fellow Toastmasters, to embrace yourselves every single day of your life. You all need it. You all need to be there for yourselves no matter what happens, so that even if you are single and not ready to mingle, you will be always there for yourself at any moment in your life. Thank you very much. And back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yusuf. What a wonderful speech. Can we have 1 minute of silence to give feedback to Toastmaster Yusuf? Please give your feedback on chat, by private chat message. DJ Mola, please let me know when 1 minute gets over. Okay, I understand the 1 minute is over now. And Toastmaster Yusuf, your speech reminded me of, there were 3 things that they say that can take off depression. That is live, love, and laugh. So that reminded me of that quote. Before we move ahead, on walking, when George Bernard Shaw was asked about walking, the famous author, he said, whenever I feel the need for taking exercise, I go and lie down until the feeling passes away. So he was not very fond of walking, and he used to relax whenever the feeling came. And there was another person called Fred Allen, a famous actor. He said, on walking, I love long walks, especially when they are taken by people who annoy me. So he used to love long walks if they're taken by people who annoy him. So you see, walking can be very useful, if not to you, for others. And now we move to our second speaker. Our second speaker is one of the very renowned Toastmasters, very popular and a very jovial fellow who is known in most of the Toastmasters Club. He's always there to help anyone. He's a logistics man and he knows how to make things work. So our second speaker is DTM Srinivas. And DTM Srinivas is going for a different type of speech today, which is, I think, a 3-minute speech on understanding of ethical leadership. Is it correct?
That's right.
So a 3-minute speech on understanding of ethical leadership. And the evaluator for DTM Srinivas is DTM, none other than another one of our jovial, friendly Toastmasters, DTM Ola. So may I request DTM Ola to give the objectives of the speech?
Kapil, may I just intervene?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
The speech of mine is just off the cuff. Okay, it doesn't require an evaluation as such.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't require evaluation. Okay.
So I'll be the timer only. So Srinivas at 2, I'll show you the green, 2:30 the yellow, and 3 the red.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, and what is the title of your speech, DTM Srinivas?
The speech of my title is I'm not yet DTM.
Okay.
You could
Over to you.
address me as a Toastmaster. I'm not yet DTM.
Okay.
Well, it
Over
is
to
actually
you.
an elective in level 5 of the current pathway what I'm into. But the elective what I've chosen required a 40-minute panel discussion, after which I would give my insights into what ethical leadership is. But as I was, first half of the week, I was going through a very terrible flu. And the second half of the week, I just spent all my time at my home killing cockroaches. So that is the reason why I switched over to a formal talk on ethical leadership.
Okay.
My
Over
fellow
to you.
Toastmaster of the day, and my dear friends, studying on projects of ethical leadership, I came across a very startling revelation. It was not something very different from what we go through every day, every moment of our lives, be it at home, be it at workplace, be it while you're on the roads while driving, or be it at a public place. Leadership quality of an individual like you and me is always profoundly seen and at times also displayed. For instance, the other day at my workplace, we were out of power for a brief while, very brief while. Something went wrong in the circuit and we were out of power for a very brief while. When our systems shut down, we practically come to a halt. While everybody was racking their brains on how to communicate or what to do if the power is not restored in the next few minutes, our office boy, or rather we call them T-boy, had a brilliant idea. He simply switched over the phase of the second unit and connected all of us back onto the power until the first phase was restored by the technician. Now that's a very precise and a specific quality of a leader to ensure that the team doesn't get perturbed and they are on their path of their determined job. That is where I realized that ethical leadership is not something what one has to research or to know from other sources. It is always within our own selves. For instance, parents at home, they are automatically leaders once they are parents. We all have experienced that as growing up children at home. And now I'm experiencing that being a father first and also a grandfather now. So these are few specific things about ethical leadership, which I wanted to share with you all in this brief speech of mine, and also to help you understand that we all ethically are leaders unless and until the call of the duty comes and we act. Back to you, Tia Modi.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Srinivas, for such a talk on ethical leadership. So we have 1 minute of silence. Please give your feedback on personal chat to Toastmaster Srinivas. DT Mola, please remind me when the 1 minute is over. Thank you, DT Mola. And now I'd like to welcome our president who has just joined us, just straight from her house. She has come to the meeting. So welcome, DTM Tabassum, to your own club.
Thank you so much. And sorry, I think first time I've become late for the meeting. It was totally unavoidable. And yes, I went to the parlor and I wanted highlights. They messed it up and then they redid it and they again messed it up. Now I'll have to go once again to them. So yeah, walk the talk and talk the walk. Benefit of walking, I've been going up and down to the parlor. Back to you. Good evening, man, and all. Nice to see you. Arif, you can smile. Yeah, I'm smiling in my frustration. You have no idea what I went through. Back to you. A wonderful
Thank you.
keynote.
Thank you so much, DTM Tabassum. And there was a saying by Ralph Waldo Emerson that the civilized on the walking, that the civilized man has built a coach, but has lost the use of his feet. So I think in today's world we need to know how our feet can help us keep in good health. We have some other members joining us. I think some guests here. We have Suraya Noor Fatima. Welcome, Suraya Noor Fatima.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
So welcome to the Laugh Out Loud Club. Is it the first time you're coming here, or?
No. I've come here before. The president of DPTM, so Area 31, we try to help out whenever possible. I'm finally free, so that's why I was like, you know what, first thing I do I see Lowell is currently having a meeting. So I was like, okay, let me go join.
Welcome to Laugh Out Loud and help us laugh out loud in today's meeting.
You help me. I'm bad at humor.
Okay. So our second session is by our own DTM President, Toastmaster Tabassum. It's a stand-up comedy. So she's a stand-up comedy speaker. So I'd like to welcome her and carry on the second session forward.
Yeah, thank you so much. Right on time to be giving this speech and addressed as DTM Tabassum. So now Yusuf is already smiling, because he can't believe that I'm DTM Tabassum. So yeah, my saga goes like this, and I will start with the wonderful quote of our immediate past president, DTM Wafa Salman. Anyone knows her favorite dialogue, what she says? Anyone? What's her favorite quote? Yes, Srinivas ji.
What goes, okay.
What goes round comes round. Yes, Karma.
Yeah, what goes
Yes,
around
what
comes
goes
around.
round comes round. And that is said in a very nice way. But let me tell you, because this is
She
laugh out
also said
loud
that
and
she's
there is
not
no
funny.
Yes, but today I will say, because laugh out loud, there is no restrictions on sex, religion, policy. Let me say, Karma has been a bloody bitch to me. I can directly say that. Why? Why? I will tell you. Just because I had said something. I didn't even do anything. I just said something about DTMs. And Karma has come and hit me right on my face. Now, I only said about DTM. I made up a humorous speech so that I can win a contest. I said DTM is dead Toastmasters, disgusted Toastmasters, desperate Toastmasters. And I don't know what all I told for the terminology DTM. And now, after 5 years, the DTM has come to haunt me because I am not a DTM. I'll tell you why. I'm the only one stuck. And now you can see the smile on Arij's face. I sent my request for DTM.
Because I'm the only one who knows what's happening.
Yes, now the world will know who knows that I'm a DTM. People, everybody is after you. I have amazing friends I made, and it's like, when are you going to become DTM in Kuwait? When are you going to become DTM? I said, no. I'm just happy being the Toastmaster. I don't want to become DTM. And I made speeches on that. But COVID struck, and we got connected to the world. And the world also, I don't know, do I show my age? They also started saying, excuse me, you're a TM or you're a DTM? And I got fed up correcting them that, hello, I'm still a TM. And just for the sake, because the world was annoying me, I said, let me become a DTM. And I did my coach status and I really worked hard. I mean, people are seeing me all over the place and they're saying, it's high time you become DTM. Literally, they're begging me, become DTM. And I said, okay, for you, I'll become a DTM. Now I send a request to TI. So TI saying, some problem with your address. Anybody had problem with address? No, I had. I changed my postal address for them. Although address was functioning, I said, okay, let me change it for them. Again, they're coming back and saying, one small thing is not correct in your status. Again, I corrected it. Okay, first of all, they are all messed up. Okay, you have to check in at Club Central. You have to check in on, I don't know which other side, some this side, that side. So somewhere something was lacking. I once again corrected it. Now they're telling me, and I have been, and everybody's a witness, I have been an ExCom member from the time I joined it. Kapil, you know, I was the VPPR in the first year in May Spring, our team would know. Then the second time, I was the president. And when I was the president, my club was President Distinguished Club. Then I became VPPR. Then I became another. Every year, I was one of the ExCom role. And again, TI is telling, your date of your club success plan is not coinciding. And even as CGD and Abdullah saying, what? Is there something, a clause like this, that your club success plan in your year is not coinciding? And because of them, I'm still not a DTM. Even district release an official poster saying a DTM. And everybody's wishing me. Murli is on my face with his 3 DTM saying, you're still not a DTM. I said, no, I'm not a DTM. So let me please clarify that I am unofficially a DTM, but officially I'm not a DTM. So please don't ask me once again whether you're DTM or not DTM. Karma, karma is very bad. Even if you are saying something, karma gets back to you. So be careful of your karmas. Back to you.
She
Wonderful,
missed
wonderful.
to say one more thing. The last thing, that they sent her an email, like everyone is taking the DTM award in the next day, but they sent her telling her that you need to wait for 15 working days until you get your DTM award. So good luck, Tabassum. You still have 2 weeks.
Yeah. Tabassum, one thing magical has happened. Our reach was so much getting bored when I was speaking. Suddenly she is smiling, Then you came. I was wondering what has happened to us. Getting so bored, going to sleep. Oh, but you came and you talked about your DTM story, and now she's away.
It's just the story.
Even my 50 years has come. I'm reaching my 50 years, but my DTM has not come. It's so tragic. Back to you.
Okay. So for our next session, we have an interesting session which is going to be taken by a person who was keeping quiet so far, and one of the most loved Toastmasters in the Toastmaster community, DTM Arij. So may I request DTM Arij to take up the next session, debate stand-up comedy.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kapil. And no, believe me, you're not boring at all. It's just that I am sick. Anyway, now we have reached to the debate stand-up comedy session, right? Debate stand-up comedy. Impromptu debate stand-up comedy. Okay, so we will have 2 speakers or 3 speakers. We can have 3 speakers.
Arish,
3 speakers.
Sorry for interruption, but just remind me if the timing.
I will. Just 1 second, Ola. 1 second.
Okay.
واحدة. So we will have 6 speakers. 3 will be with the topic. 3 will be against the topic. Okay. So I will pick randomly, and no one of you will say no, because you all are Toastmasters members and you all are here, and we are just a few. Wait, Tabassum, not now. So let me pick the captain of the affirmative team. Dun, 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 dun. DTM, not you, Tabassum. DTM, Dr. Muhammad Makhlouf. Can you speak? Doctor.
I think I still speak. I can still speak.
Yes, congratulations.
Okay. So the captain of the affirmative team is DTM, Dr. Muhammad Makhlouf. The captain of the negative team is DTM Fatma Abdo. Doctor. Yeah.
Sorry, Arif. Please exclude me because I really need to eat something.
It's fun.
Please, Arif. I need to eat, Arif. I haven't eaten since morning. So please.
حرام. طيب يا دكتور. Okay, let's have then.
I need to eat also, Arij.
Huh?
I need to eat also.
لا ما في أنت.
I didn't eat since 10 minutes.
لا, for you no eat. I'm not eating. أنت you. شو عم بحكي؟ The captain of the negative team is not DTM Toastmaster Tabassum Ali. Yes.
Thank you.
The second speaker with the affirmative team is Toastmaster Youssef Naif. You're with Dr. Makhlouf. And the second speaker from the negative team, let's welcome Toastmaster Suraya. You will not eat. Don't think about eating or. خلاص, guys, this is laugh out loud, not food out loud. Now,
can I have the co-host right? I'll start spotlighting. If I have the co-host right.
It's with Wafa. خلاص. You be the negative team, Shisma. So, wallah. So, and to make it like not mixed groups, like we have the affirmative, let them be all men, so the lady will break their head. Okay, so we will have Toastmaster Kabil Kumra, the third speaker of the affirmative team. And now the negative team will be completed by DTM, Wafa, Salman. Wafa, are you there? Wafa? No. So
I
how
think
can
she's eating.
she's there, she's there. She's eating.
She's eating.
Ya doctor, stop thinking about food, ya doctor. Ya doctor, I can say things, people will be like, ya doctor. Okay, so let's. Okay. So what we will have for our timer, that we will have a resolution or a quote or whatever, okay, to debate. And for each speaker, ya DTM Ula, will have 1 to 2 minutes. This is a debate like a table topic and a stand-up comedy as well. So each speaker will have 1 to 2 minutes. We will not have a cross-examination, only speeches. And or do you want a cross-examination?
No,
It's
no
up
cross.
to you. Do you have time?
No cross-examination.
Why,
I don't like
Captain?
exams.
Yeah. It's a laugh out
Since
loud.
you guys are insisting,
Then it
and
is
you
not
guys
polite
are.
to
Okay, I will tell you something, ya doctor.
ladies, you know.
Ya doctor, since you all are insisting to not have a cross-examination, so Toastmaster DTM Ula, please note that we will have 30 seconds after each speaker for a cross-examination. So we will start with the quote, of course, which is, I don't know which is what, I forgot, I lost it, okay. I think I still remember it. Dear all, the resolution is, resolve that men hates to live longer than women. Men
Who said
hates
that?
to live longer than women. Captain of affirmative team, let's welcome him. And you are agreeing on that? DTM.
I'm not agreeing. Wait.
Muhammad Makhlouf.
We have to agree on the resolution. We are not agreeing on this resolution.
Yalla ya doctor. Men hates to live longer than men. Hates? No. Love to. Tabassum, you confused me. What was the topic? Men hates to live. Ah! I forgot the topic. Can you tell me what was it?
Men hate to live longer than women.
Is it?
And women. Yeah.
Okay, Allah. I forgot. Wallahi, I said hate or love. Yalla, ya doctor. Screen is yours. You can open the camera so we can see your sweet face, yani.
Okay, I will do my best.
Okay.
You can eat alongside.
Hi.
Here, see? And the captain of affirmative team, screen is yours. Let's just, Wafa, can you spotlight him, please? Or spotlight into. Yalla, captain.
Okay. Good evening, all my fellow team. DTM Toastmaster Yusuf will speak about men, and Toastmaster Kabil will speak about women, and my role is to speak about living. So the resolution is saying men hates to live after women. Usually we are not hating. This is the reality. Usually women kills us early, either by heart attack or hypertension or brain stroke, because they are used to do many things that makes us very angry to the level that we will die before them. But if we have the chance to live after women, how can we live? If you accommodate to be accused, to be under stress always, all the time, how can you live without this stress? How can you live without somebody talking on your head for 24/7. We can't live without women. Women is the beauty of our life, like the snake flower that enlighten our life. So my part, we are agreeing with this resolution. Women hates to live after, men hates to live after their woman, because we can't live without their usual talks and stresses that they are putting on us. And next, my colleague Yusuf will speak about the topic again. Back to you.
Thank you so much. I wish Wafa can open your camera so I can spotlight you. And now let's move on to the cross-examination. Since everyone hates it, that's why I put it, because I know you hate it. And I'm trying my best to do the things that you all hate, alhamdulillah. So let's have 30 seconds for a cross-examination. Toastmaster Tabassum. Wait. Wallah, I will say everything.
Okay.
Toastmaster
I'm ready.
Tabassum.
I'm ready.
Yeah, Tabassum.
See, she will kill me early. She's writing what I said.
Toastmaster Tabassum will cross-examine Dr. Muhammad Makhlouf for 30 seconds. Yalla.
Wow. You say you can't do without women and you call women snake flower? That
No,
is
I
your
didn't call
description?
women snake flower. I didn't
The
call women
word
snake
is
flower.
snake.
I said that women is
Have you
like a snake
like
flower in our lives.
simile, metaphor?
Did you
Whether
see the
use
snake
the
flower
simile
before?
or the metaphor, it's snake. The word say,
Did
I'm
you
not
see
saying
the
but
snake
I'm
flower?
stuck
How
on the word.
beauty is the
So
snake flower?
are we hissing
Did you
and are
see
we
the
like
snake flower?
biting you that you're calling us a snake? Oh my God.
No,
And
snake
have
flower
you
is
heard
not
the phrase,
biting.
men will
Snake
be
flower
men?
eating directly.
Thank you so much, everyone. You are muted because your time is up. And now we will move to the speech that will be delivered from the negative captain from the captain of the negative team. Let's welcome Toastmaster Tabassum Ali.
Yes, I'm coming now to say. Have you heard the phrase? And have you heard the phrase women or woman? No, it's a men will be men. Men will be men, we all know. They will be walking with their women, but their eyes will be here, their eyes will be there. And the women will be like, look at us, look at us. And then you say that, oh, we can't do without women. Why do we have the phrase that men will be men? As soon as a person has a wife and the wife is no more, they say, oh my God, we can't look after the children. The next instance, you see the man gets married. But have you seen the woman marry? Poor thing. The woman will continue looking after the children and children and children. So that is what women is. And then the men say, oh, have you heard the phrase variety is the spice of life? Where did it originate from? It originated from the men only. It never originated from the women. Because you always see that a man will have a woman and look at other women, but a woman doesn't do that. She will only be busy at the man. What is he doing? Feeling jealous, whom he's talking to, whom she's busy. She's so obsessed with what her husband is doing that she doesn't have time for anything else. She has 100 things thinking of that. But the man has only one thing in the mind. And you know what is that one thing in the mind? That is all. So their mind is free to think about all the other women. Am I right? My partner Suraya and my partner Dr. Wafa, yes, we are agreeing on it. So that is the take on men. So you say that, oh, you would like to live longer. You will definitely live longer, because the kind of pressure that you give the woman don't survive that long. And men, what tension they have? All the tension is gone to the women. So I would say that men, I forgot the topic. What is the topic? Men hate to live longer. No, men love to live longer than the women, because variety is the spice of life for them. I
think.
I forgot the topic.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tabassum. And now we will have 30 seconds cross-examination from the next speaker from the negative team. Let's welcome Toastmaster Yusuf Naif.
Hello.
You have 30 seconds. Kill her.
All righty. So you say that men are essentially not innocent, you know, we keep thinking about other women when we are in a relationship or something, and that's not
Yes,
true.
yes.
And the biggest testimony to this is myself, actually, because if you think about it, you know, I'm the biggest example of
You are a
someone who
bachelor.
has,
You have full freedom to look at all the
Mute,
women.
put on mute.
And don't tell me you are not using it. See, he's laughing at what his own statement. You know, he's not believing his own statement. Look at the laughter. The laughter itself is saying, and don't tell me you're not looking at women, you're looking at women. See, there you are caught.
I never look at women. I never look at
Put her
women.
on
Not even in the street, not even in the malls. I don't look at women. I even look away all the time.
Okay, thank you so much. You are muted because your time is up. And now we will move to the next speaker, and that's you, Yusuf, to speak with the topic that men hates to live longer than women, and screen is yours. Although I'm still confused. I think I said love, but yalla, you
It's
choose.
okay.
Yeah.
So what I got from the quote is that we love to die earlier than women. And I think that's very true because we work day and night. Men are supposed to be, and we are like great workers. We work day and night. We're productive. We do everything we can to get money for the house and for you know, and for our spouse, for everything, you know. They get to buy the jewelry, and they get to buy the yeah, they get to buy everything they want. And that's how do they do that? From our money. So that's our job. You know, we work day, we work at night, we're productive, we study well, you know, in university. Yeah, we are great people, and we bring the woman money, and that's our job. And at the end, yeah, we're great people. Wow, we should always be. We should all be like this, you know, just bringing money to the table and bringing food on the table, because that's our job as human beings anyway. So I wonder why women don't do that much, you know, as much as men, because that's why we will die early. So let's be careful next time. Okay, I got back to you.
Thank you so much. Wow, that was like a great speech. Let's hear from the negative team what they have to say during the cross-examination. Toastmaster Suraya, 30 seconds, kill him.
You said that women don't work as much as men. Who's the one that cleans your house and keeps everything tidy just so that there's no illnesses spreading in your home because of accumulation of dust, dirt, debris, biohazards? Who does that? It's usually women, and we don't get paid. Wait, I can say cuss words, right?
But we work together, you know.
No, you don't. You just go out, bring in the diseases, and then the women have to clean the diseases away. You get paid. We don't. Okay.
And you two got muted because your time is up. And now let's hear from the second speaker of the negative team, Toastmaster Suraya Noor.
Okay, I have to see the topic again. All right.
Men hates to live longer than women. I don't know what is that topic, but that's okay.
Yeah. You know, there is something about men. We like to say that men, you know, ignorance is bliss. They will say not all men. Yeah, how bad is your comprehension? When did we say it's all men? When we complain about men, they say not all men. I am not like that, like how Yusuf said. But we're not talking about you unicorn. We're talking about certain men. And that's the thing, you know, they are so blissfully ignorant about all the dirt that is accumulating in their room and all that. Eventually, they want to live longer than women. Because if they live longer than women, right, another cleaner will probably come into their life. You know, they will woo them with a flower, maybe some chocolates for Valentine. Be like, Habibti, you're all mine. My Ruhi, come into my life. And then once you get married, khalas, It's gone. Anniversary wear, dates wear, chocolates wear. The man forgets that he can even cook. And that's the thing, right? More women means more time for him to laze around at home, and he's already bringing in the money. It's fine, no? That's why they love to live longer than women, because it comes like a cycle, and then they're always in vacation mode when they come home. Oh, that's it. And that's why they want to live longer than women, but they are pretending that they hate living longer than women. Do not listen. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tabassum, and what's your name? Suraya. Oh my God. And now we will have 30 seconds for the last speaker of the affirmative team, Toastmaster Kapil Kumra. You have Suraya, kill her.
Wait, unmute him, poor thing. Unmute. There we go.
Surya, have you heard about a research which said that generally women live longer than men? But that's a fact. And you see, women always, a lot of old women going around here and there. We don't see a lot of old men living without their spouse. Why? Because men can't, men don't want to, men can't live without their better ones.
Who's to say that it isn't murder though?
They become so
You
used.
two are muted because your time is up. Thank you so much. And now we will move to the last speaker of the affirmative team. Let's welcome Toastmasters Kapil Kumra.
Thank you, DTM Arich. You know, I would like to say that when a man gets married, before marriage, he's his own person. After marriage, he becomes his wife's person. His wife trains him, teaches him, go here, go there, sit here, sit there. Don't sit there. Don't go outside. Don't move out. Make tea like this. Wear half shirts. Wear this kind of shoes, that kind of trousers. All of you do that. Don't tell lies. You tell your husband, wear this, wear that. Husband is always controlled by you. And he wants to die early because he doesn't know what to do. If the wife is not there, what to wear? What to wear? What to eat? I don't know no one to tell me. You know, he's like an unguided missile if wife is not there. So men, they need a coach, somebody to direct, somebody to tell them how to wear the shirt, how to speak, not to speak to this girl or that girl. Otherwise, if men stay out longer, live longer, then the wife will say in the third world, you spoke to so-and-so girl. And you know, you cannot go in the third world and listen to all this there also. So men want to live a shorter life than women. All of you agree? Yes. Over to you.
Woohoo! Thank God that this is recorded. Please, DTM Wafa, send it to Alka as soon as you can.
Don't.
Okay, she will be happy actually. She will be really happy with this speech.
Kapil wants to live longer. Kapil wants to live longer.
He
Don't
wants
say.
to live longer. And now we will have 30 seconds for the last speaker of the negative team to cross-examine our Toastmaster Kapil Kumra. DTM Wafa Salman, kill him.
Kapil, are you sure that all men follow instructions?
Yes. All married men.
I know lots of married men in my life, they don't follow instruction. If you tell them wake up now, they will sleep till tomorrow. Do you think that men are dependent?
Absolutely.
Oh my God. You are making my speech so easy then. Now.
And you are muted because your time is up. Thank you so much. And now let's listen from the speech of the third speaker of the negative team, DTM Wafa Salman. Screen is yours.
Moderator, my worthy opponent and my team. Men hate to live longer than women, and I will reveal now why this. Because they are lazy. Now, to give them the punishment, we say they want to live longer. They love to live longer than women because they want to be independent. During their life, as per Kapil, they were dependent. Do this, don't do that, wear this, don't wear that. So they want to live longer than women to be free. They want to have freedom. They want to do things that they want to do. Poor guys. So they like to live longer. They want to live longer just to discover themselves, to discover their abilities, and to see how they can be independent. As during all their life, they were dependent on women. When they were kids, their mothers, and when they were at college, their girlfriend, and when they are married, their wife. So after their wife, they want to try their freedom and be independent. And wish you a great independent day if you reach it. Back to you, moderator.
Nowadays, Wafa, we hear a lot of killing stories like, "Khalas, I fed up, kill her." Anyway, let's move to the last cross-examination from the captain of the affirmative team, Dr. Mohammed Makhlouf, to the last speaker of the negative team, DTM Wafa Salman. You have 30 seconds, kill her.
I used to say that we should vote for the rights of the men, not the right of the women. As you said, my worthy opponent, men are always dependent, right?
Yes. As per Kapil.
Yes. Okay. And you are saying that women are always independent, right?
Yes. I did not say that, but I agree with you. I did not say that, but I agree with you.
Why you are saying we want to be independent? Why you are asking?
I haven't said that. I haven't said that. That's Qasim. Long time ago he said it.
I don't want
yes,
to
you
them.
said that. And also,
Qasim Amin said it, not me.
And you two are muted because your time is up. Unfortunately, I wanted to hear more, but just let's be honest, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people attending here, and we are ladies, and that's why we live longer than you men. There is only 4 because you men are not eager for knowledge or for learning, and we are. So I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, thank you so much. Let's all give a huge and big applause to the negative team, Captain Dr. Mohammed Makhlouf, second speaker Toastmaster Yusuf Naim.
We are affirmative team.
No.
We are affirmative.
We are the negative.
And the third speaker is Kapil Kumra. And now let's welcome the negative team. The captain is Toastmaster Tabassum Ali, not a DTM, okay? And the second speaker, Toastmaster Suraya Noor. The last speaker, DTM Wafa Salman. And let me give a big applause also for our timer today, DTM Ula Rashid. And let me say thank you to our audience, Toastmaster Srinivas and DTM Fatma Abdo. Thank you so much, and back to you, Toastmaster Kapil, our Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we have best speaker vote? I think it's we can do that.
Do we need?
Let's do it.
And you can vote for me if you want. Forget about yourself.
How
so
can we vote? All attendees are ladies. You will vote for the negative team, of course.
Let's vote not the best speaker, but the best team.
This is unfair.
Okay, best
No,
speaker.
let's have best. It is like it brings that competitive charm in it. So just best speaker. If our moderator
moderator is
do it,
Wafa.
yeah.
Wafa, can you run a
Wafa.
poll for the best speaker and best team?
Negative wins.
Back to you, Captain.
Thank you so much, our biased Toastmaster, DTM Wafa, DTM Reach. So it was a wonderful session. I think everybody enjoyed it a lot. And now I think those who, two of the members who were in the audience may ask their views. Toastmaster Srinivas, do you agree that men hate to live longer than women?
Srini.
Yeah, Srini unmuted himself. Are you there?
Yes, Kapil.
Do you agree with the subject today given by DTM Arij that men hate to live longer than women?
It's not with Arij what I agree, but I agree with both the teams. With team A as in team affirmative and also the negative. Both are right. In their
So
own
you want us to die together? Okay.
Both are right.
Very romantic thought, Yusuf.
No, because he can't say that women are wrong. Women are always right.
She forgot the subject. The moderator herself forgot the subject. So how do you want us to say an agreement or a disagreement?
Well, I think I said love, but Tabassum wrote hate, so I immediately forgot what I said. We can still go back to the record.
Just for the record, Arij, you said hate.
I said hate? Okay, then I
just
said
for the
hate.
record.
Okay, now we move to our
longer than women.
Last session, which is thank you so much, Toastmaster Srinivas, and to the evaluation session, and the evaluator for the first speaker, Yusuf Nair, is
Toastmaster today, do you want me to run the poll now?
Yeah.
Okay, let me remove the host from everybody.
We want to hear from Dr. Fatma what she thinks about it, about the topic. Dr. Fatma. Hi.
Actually, I cannot decide now because I'm still hungry.
Oh my God.
Please vote for the best debate team.
Okay.
Vote for the affirmative.
You will have 4 votes, Doctor.
We have 9. We should have 9 votes. I'm the only one cannot vote.
Okay. Very
One
democratic.
more to vote. Yeah, it's one more to vote. Shall I share the results?
Yes,
no, later.
yes. Waiting.
Negative.
We want the best speaker.
Yeah, but okay, fine. So let me close this and poll, and then I will share later.
Okay.
Poll, best debater. I launched it.
Well, I want to say that I didn't vote for a lady in the best debater. I didn't. Sorry, guys. Sorry, girls, ladies.
I didn't vote for myself, but I voted for a lady.
But I didn't vote for Dr. Makhlouf. That's for sure, yani, just to make sure.
I did that.
Thank you, Yusuf.
Habib.
Waiting for the result.
The best debate team is.
Hello. Woo! Negative.
Well, did you thought of something else?
Of course.
Honestly.
We know
DTM
that from the
Wafa,
beginning.
I'm the only one did not vote though, huh? Now let me.
You have good prediction, Dr. Makloof. Good sense of
So let's see
prediction.
the best debater. Share results. There is a tie.
Ah, I voted for Kapil.
Ooh,
Dr. Makhlouf
Great,
and
great.
Kapil.
and
Kapil, take it.
So there is a tie.
Ooh.
So it could be
Okay,
equal, like
we'll share
affirmative
between us.
team and negative team won the debate. So
Yeah, both won.
congratulations,
So all
everyone.
are winners. Win-win situation.
Yeah.
Back to
Arij,
you,
you can discuss it
back
later.
to you,
We'll
Toastmaster of the day.
So what I posted in the chat is right. Both teams are winners.
Very true.
Thank you, DTM Arij. And now let us move to the next session, which is the evaluation session. And the evaluator for the first speaker today is none other than DTM
GE.
Fatima.
You will not call
Abdul.
GE? GE is Wafa.
Okay, we have GE. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, may I request our general evaluator, DTM Wafa, to take the evaluation session forward. Over to you, DTM Wafa.
Thank you, Kapil, for segment till now. As a general evaluator segment, we will have two parts only. We will see the speaker evaluators, and then I will give my feedback after asking the timer about the report. So our first speaker was Yusuf Naif, and the evaluator was Dr. Fatma. But before that, let me ask the timer, please. Can you put the green at 2:30, yellow, 3, red. Thank you, timer, and there is a 30 seconds grace period. Dr. Fatma, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, good evening, and a very special good evening to my target speaker, Toastmaster Yusuf Naif. What a wonderful speech, Toastmaster Yusuf. You have really amazed me because I can see and feel the progress you are achieving every now and then. Every time you deliver a speech, you amaze me with that progress. So I would like to congratulate you, Toastmaster Yusuf, for being a very successful speaker, especially when you indulged and engaged humor in your speech while you are delivering your speech. So I will start with giving some of your points of strengths that you have in your speech, and they are plenty. First of all, you use the PowerPoint presentation as a prop, which is very suitable and convenient for the audience because most of us are visual. You also ask some rhetorical questions to the audience just to have this kind of interaction between you and the audience and to catch their attention or to grab their attention to keep them on track till the end of your speech. Wonderful. Then you have also indulged the theme of the day, talking about walking, and you asked related questions. So that's really wonderful. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yusuf. Now let's move to the points that you need to work on more. If I were you, Toastmaster Yusuf, I would use or prepare a very catchy introduction and a very strong conclusion. If we talked about the objectives of the speech, you have achieved the speech objectives. However, you need to work more about the conclusion because this is the most important part in your speech, which wraps up your speech and it gives you an idea about the whole speech. Even if I couldn't catch up from the very beginning of your speech, I can know what was the speech about. One more thing I would like to advise you is the title of the speech. I couldn't feel that there was a connection or a link between the title of the speech and the content itself. The title was More Yusuf Than Ever. I know that the whole speech was about you, talking about you. And now if someone asked me about Toastmaster Yusuf, I can tell them more and give them more information about you. However, I still wonder, what did you mean with more Yusuf than ever? I wish if I could find the answer of that question by the end of your speech, but I couldn't. So next time you can work more on that. With that, thank you so much for your wonderful speech, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Dr. Fatma. And now we'll move to, we have one stand-up comedian, and the timing for evaluating stand-up comedian is 4 to 5, right? Or 2 to 3? 2 to 3 because we have one. Okay, fine. So the stand-up comedian evaluator is Stiam Srinivas to be. Srinivas, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator DTM Bapa Salman. We had just one stand-up comedian tonight, and she's a very prolific stand-up comedian. The reason why I say this is because when she opens up speaking or when she's performing as a stand-up comedian, the focus of all the audience automatically is looking forward for that comic nature of the speaker. And TM Tabassum rather has got this uncanny knack of doing this stand-up comedy in a very subtle but a very effective way. So what I liked in her is the way she opened her speech. Why? She was doing a cliche. In the terms of stand-up comedy, it is called a recall or a cliche. She's chosen a subject which actually affected her whole, I would say her approach towards that title DTM. And she made a very funny connotation of DTM, disgusting Toastmaster, for instance. So these kind of, superlatives attached, I mean, such kind of connotations or such superlatives really add a little bit of a humor. Yes, she could have gone a little more into that or exaggerated into much more in detail or much more in kind of a subtle comedy. She could have done that in the way she presented, but she did a wonderful job of taking those moments to keep us engaged. Yes, as we all are getting to a stage, where we become a little fluent in stand-up comedy, in LOL especially, Tabassum is generally, Tabassum, I count her as a trendsetter in this particular format. Tonight, I really enjoyed her speech. And yes, we look forward for much more improved stand-up comedy speeches from not only Tabassum, but all the rest of the LOL members too, whenever they come forward. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Srinivas, for the lovely evaluation. And now I want to ask the report from the timer, the evaluators and speaker timing.
Hello, DTM Wafa. Now for Yusuf, he spoke 6 and 9 seconds. For Toastmaster Srinivas, he spoke 3 minutes. And for the evaluators, DTM Fatima spoke 3 minutes and 17 seconds. And for Toastmaster Srinivas, 2 minutes and 23 seconds.
So all of them are qualified. Thank you. Thank you, timer. And now it comes to my moments of the truth. Started the meeting, the Zoom was open 6:15. However, not all members logged in early, Though when Kapil logged in as a guest, he was well welcomed with everybody. The meeting was started little late, around 4 minutes. There was a confusion. I mean, I did not see the WhatsApp about the presiding officer, and there was this confusion. So I prefer to make it clear from the beginning that this person will be the presiding officer. So we start the meeting on time. It's 4 minutes, but it's fine. The presiding officer did introduce the guest, and we had at that time we had one guest only, and then Soraya joined later. So Soraya will be asked about the feedback from the president because the president came to the meeting. The Toastmaster of the day explained about the theme, ask people, and it was very interactive session, as if he is explaining about it. So he explained the theme in an engagement way. I like that. And the agenda, there was no change in the agenda mainly, and he followed the timing in the agenda, except the timer, mainly except the timer. And when there is changes in the agenda as well, we need to make sure that the changes are clear before, and we need to adopt the agenda with the changes. If there is no changes, there is no problem in adopting the agenda. Then the presiding officer will say it is, if there is no objection, it is adopted. Speakers, evaluator, the stand-up, the debate is the best thing that we are having at LOL. We are practicing short speeches with funny things, impromptu. So that is a great thing that LOL added this year, which is the debate. I enjoyed it, and it should be spread, and we should invite lots of people to practice it because it's amazing. It's debate with fun, with impromptu. So it's a package. Evaluator, definitely Dr. Fatma gave lots of good comments to Yusuf with praising as well, as he's improving a lot, and we are all seeing that. And Srinivas evaluating the stand-up comedian, I don't have any comment because he is doing it in the right way, in the right manner. Thank you so much. Just about the beginning issues, which is changes in the agenda, presiding officer. These are minor things. Just take care of that and keep up the good work. And by that, I finish my session. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, DTM Wafa, for an exhaustive evaluation. And now, before I move and hand over the podium to the president, I would like to ask about your experiences on walking, and if there was any funny incident that you encountered with walking. So I would like to ask Ola first, because she has been one of the quiet ones during today's session. So DTM Ola,
yes,
do you go for a walk? And
of course I do. Of course, it's like one of the best sports I love, especially when I have a hectic day. I always, even if I am tired, I push myself to go for like 30 to 45 minutes walk. That helps me to clear my mind. So walking is, you can call it as my best friend.
Thank you. That reminds me of a famous Greek philosopher, Hippocrates. Have you heard of Hippocrates? Many have heard of Archimedes or Socrates, but few have heard of Hippocrates. Hippocrates once said that walking is the best medicine. And I have observed it personally. I have been not a big fan of gym or of other exercises, but I tried gym, I tried personal coach, but I realized that the exercise that helps the most is simple walking. One walks for 1 hour a day, and it gives you such tremendous benefits. And nowadays, the weather in Kuwait is so nice. I think it's the right moment to take up walking. Without any further ado, I would like to hand over now the podium to the president, the soon-to-be distinguished Toastmaster. And I must say one thing that I was amazed by today's stand-up comedy which she did. It was very professional and hats off, I think, really wonderful job. And I was very, very impressed with that. So over to you, the DM person.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And let's give our wonderful team out for walking the talk and the benefits and continuing leading the show very well. So a great round of applause to our wonderful team out and our coach. Soon to be DTM, Kapil Gumrah. Also back to you, Karma. Yes, you will also be with the help of LOL, with the coach benefit. Yes, we all will be together DTM. Okay. Thank you so much. And yes, a wonderful meeting. And let me thank all our members that we, Laugh Out Loud, is a club in good standing. Thanks to DTM Wafa, who has been chasing all the members to like give timely submission, and also for the members for standing up to LOL and making it a healthy club. And also members who were not able to renew, but still they are supporting the club and are part of the club. So that really matters. And that gives us a strength to go ahead. And as you see, even Kapil has seen that our meetings are so vibrant and we have learned. And if you are saying the quality of the stand-up, I will say that this club has really given us the benefit. We all have improved in certain walks of our life. We have inculcated humor in us. So now that has to come across to members and non-Toastmasters what this club is all about. So thank you once again, and always it's a nice meeting. After 2 hours, I do not feel exhausted. I feel refreshed. So thank you all wonderful members. Ola, always there. Wafa, Arij, Suraya, President Suraya for joining in. Thank you so much. Dr. Fatma and Srinivas ji. I don't know what I'm going to do without you all. And now we have Kapil as well, the strength in our team. Thank you so much. Let's hear from Suraya. How did she find our club? Suraya, let's hear from you.
Yeah, well, it was fun. You know, I was like, okay, maybe I'll just drop in to say hi. I was not expecting the laughter that I got from this club. It really is laugh out loud, you know, it's really cool. And I love it. I love coming to this club if I want to, you know, shake off some of the stress, because you're all not shy, right? When it comes to really putting in humor. And I'm really glad. I feel like you're very unique among all clubs in District 20, by far the most unique club. And I would love to see more of you out there somehow, because this club is really good and it will grow. I feel like it is going to grow a lot if you keep going towards in this direction.
Definitely.
Toastmaster Suraya,
yeah, they're
and
together.
VB membership. And the VB membership.
Oh my God.
Yes, we are almost there. We have to just get the right note, and we will be doing it definitely. So we are all together. So thank you so much, and XCOM for standing up, the members for being a part of this team. So look forward to our next meeting, and yes, we will invite more guests in, and let's switch on. Maybe we'll have hybrid meeting, physical meeting, we'll plan something. Things are just beginning to open up. So 1.5 months, it will stabilize. And I think things will shape up better. So thank you so much. And it's really nice. We are finishing the meeting way ahead on time. It's 8:01. So GE, please note, so efficiently the meeting was carried on that we are finishing it so very early.
And so I need to remind you, Tabassum, you have a parlor to attend.
Parlor?
Yeah, you said you got to rush back to the parlor, right?
No, they already ruined my hair. Wait, let me remove this virtual background. I need to, before I need to cry my saga out. Maybe one day I'll make a stand-up comedy on that. Yeah. Okay, if you see, I have done my hair purple highlight. Now, do you see purple anywhere? Can you see purple? Okay, so now I went to do the purple highlight, and then I said, where is the purple? She said, okay, don't worry. She redid my hair again, because of which I got delayed. So 5:45, she did the entire thing. She put the color, and still I don't see any purple. Now she's called me after 2 days because she can't ruin my hair further.
You should have taken the help of your daughter. The painter.
What?
The
I asked my
painter.
daughter to paint it. Yeah. Srinivas, you will never understand the kind of problems we women go through. And that is why women die earlier than men and let men live longer. They don't have all these problems.
Only to be devoid of problems, I've shown my head.
No. I don't mind having this problem. I can't have that problem. Thank you so much.
If you come to meet Tabassum, I would make it for you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Yes,
Not
I
purple.
have witnessed. She can do it for you.
I can. I did rainbow one day.
Yeah, maybe we will have that. Our ladies will have one session. I desperately need it. Okay, so I think, is there any business to be discussed in right now? Yeah, we are cool. It was membership. We are healthy club, and that's it. Only one thing is like we need to know that who all will be participating for the contest, because contest season is what down the line. We have a contest season is fast approaching. So do we need to have nomination, selection, or do we need to have a contest? So I would like all members to given their names who would like to take part, or just we can have LOL as a practice session, because definitely a few of us will be giving from other clubs here and there. So let's decide where we are planning to give, and then we can use we can have our club to practice, right? Arich, Ola, Dr. Fatma, we all will be definitely participating, and Srinivas and Wafa. Yes. Okay, so let's call it a day. Let's have a group picture. One. Dr. Fatma, if you can open the camera, Ola. Thank you. Bye. See you, Arich. Get well soon. Relax. Don't
Yeah,
eat
get
ice.
well soon,
Thank you.
Arich.
I can
Arich
go
has
sleep
lost
now.
weight. Okay, so I call the meeting adjourned. The pack. The meeting is adjourned. And yes, we can we can talk for 2-3 minutes till we say bye bye.
I
Arich,
will
take
go
care.
bye-bye.